Gonna go take the boys for a dive today. We got some weather. It's been raining on this side. It's pretty shitty over here, so we could take out Shigo, see how it goes. It's pretty windy here, but I checked Kona cams. It's looking pretty okay. I say pretty okay. I don't really know what's gonna happen, but we'll give it a shot. Krousey, good morning,
Morning,
boy.
everyone. How you doing?
Boy,
Ready for another dive?
Yes, sir.
Let's see how it is. What do you think?
The cams over in Kona, and the palm trees got just barely a little movement. So there's a little bit of texture, but obviously the wind here was crazy all night, so the surf actually isn't going to be good here today. And my arm is sore.
I mean, you charged him yesterday.
Oh, it's sore though. So.
Do you think the forecast for the thunderstorms is going to hold up?
I'm gonna check, but I don't. I didn't see anything on Surfline about it.
Sweet. So we might be getting lucky here.
Yeah, maybe. I might be getting lucky. Might be getting lucky.
That's what I like to hear.
Woo. We're in the continuously wet part right here.
Yes.
It never stops raining right here. Ever.
And the polar climate.
And the polar climate.
That part blows me away.
We don't have it. We have it because the mountain Mauna Kea is 14,000 feet tall. So you can actually go up and play in the snow right now. It's probably snowing on the mountain. 46. And here we go, leaving Hilo.
Kona, no excuse. Hilo, we always got excuses. Rain too much, water, the air was too cold.
Oh, we can just push her in, huh?
Just unlock.
They back it up a little more.
Okay, so what's gonna happen? I'm gonna back them down into the water, and then I'm literally, as soon as she floats free, I'm just pulling forward. So whoever get the rope, just have the rope and be on the dock ready to walk next to me.
Okay, ready for you.
Okay. Hold.
First time Kona side diver? Same, or?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, just imagine you're not diving in dirty water.
Yeah.
So like, you know, most people who dive in like dirty water, like, you know, you focus on like taking drops, staying down, and just like chilling out.
Yeah.
You can do the same thing here, but I mean, more than half your dives, you can actually see the fish.
Really?
Where they are.
So you can kind of be like a little more precise diving down to where they aren't hanging on
you
there.
can be like, oh, right there's the fish that I want. It's like, okay, let me try and stop here. But you can still, but you can still utilize that diving.
Wait, I want to make sure I have my phone.
Let's go.
Once the captain's ready.
Captain's ready, looks like. How do you want us to sit on the boat?
Here you go.
She go.
This is incredible right now. This is the stuff you dream of back at home.
See how slow the boat goes with everybody? Right? I don't want to get like too far because we're moving a little slow with the boat.
Yeah.
But I almost, you know what? It's a lot of times the places that are close that are overlooked. You know?
That's true.
Because people are always looking for some exotic. How deep is it here?
I'm not sure.
20?
We gotta take a peek so I can see if I can throw my head.
Hey, you got a mask for me? Riv, how you feeling?
Good, buddy. It's really good. We're holding. boat's running great, and the water conditions are beautiful, man. So I'm so stoked because the other side of the island looks like World War III is going on over there. Like victory at sea, straight out. We come over here and, you know, just the winds are actually 30 miles an hour on the other side of this mountain, so we're kind of in the lee of the winds, which gives us really nice clear conditions. So I've never fished here before. I really don't know what we're gonna see, but just being in the water, since I have stabbed myself, and this is the first time back in the water, I'm really looking forward to it. And it's just such a gift, you know. Getting to fish is the bonus. Yeah, just being here, having great company like you guys, such a humbling gift to be able to share. So enjoy.
Oh man, I'm so ready, you don't even know. It's beautiful. I can't wait.
What do you think first time out to Hawaii?
Yeah, so far I've definitely exceeded any expectations that I had. Just crystal clear water, and it's so nice to just get out and explore something new. So yeah, let's enjoy the day, get some dinner, get some nice shots, and enjoy life. Aloha.
There's a good rock ledge right over here. I'm gonna try to go dive down on it and shoot on the other side. I'm already seeing some good life, okay, so cool. It might be a good spot to go hit.
Try to go get the other side and get a shot of you shooting it.
Okay.
Dropping down on this fish pile, I notice a school of moo not too far away. Using the reef as cover, I try to close the gap between us. I'm doing my best to stay hidden behind this reef, just waiting and holding my breath. But the moo stay far away, and eventually I have to return back to the surface.
Hey, I kept seeing these moo, bro. They won't let me come close though. And my breath hold sucks. That's the real issue, not gonna lie, but.
Since I'm having a hard time with my breath hold, I decide to head a little bit shallower and find another fish pile close to the shoreline. I see a kala darting in and out a little bit outside of my reach, so I stay calm and wait until it gets a little bit closer.
Woo, got a nice kala. Woo! A little shallow though over here. Try to get it out best I can without getting too beat.
And just like that, I get my first kala. Seeing a bunch of nenue in the area, I decide to swap off with Tonio and get behind the camera so he can go and try to get one for himself. While he has had experience spearfishing all over the world, this is his first time spearfishing in Hawaii. He spots a good zone with tons of nenue swimming around and patiently waits for a big one to swim close. Success! His shot holds and he gets his first fish.
Woo! Freaking awesome, man. Been snowed down, waiting, saw this guy coming around the corner, boom, just saw him. You can see they're so good from pokey. Like, can't wait.
Nice, bro.
So much fun. Hawaii, I'm telling you.
That's a good fish.
Well, thank you, buddy.
Dinner time.
Dinner time. Wow.
Let's get some more, yeah?
Do it right now.
Let's get some more, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
So I got Ryan and Kahana and my friend, a new friend that I made, Tony, who's German. I brought him over to Kona side so we could go dive in. The water conditions are beautiful today. I've never actually dove over here. I mean, I've snorkeled over here a ton as a kid and stuff, but I've never really dove over here. So we're just gonna see what we get, but it just feels nice to have sun. It's been raining like crazy in Hilo. So. Anyway, feels good, you know. I haven't been able to dive since I stabbed myself, and I spared you the gory stuff, but the last time I dove I stabbed myself pretty good. So this time I have my Neptronics gloves, and I really recommend these. They're stronger than Kevlar, actually. They're a Dyneema, and they're much more stab proof, so no cutting of yourselves. So thank you Neptronics for making these. These are awesome, love them. All right, let's see what we got. You.
While swimming over to us, River spots a fish sticking its head out of a hole and dives on after it. The fish sees River coming down, but River is patient and knows where it's hiding and carefully works his way back over there. Just like that, one big Roy no longer on the reef. River spends more time in the water than anybody I know, and I swear the ocean rewards him with magical moments like this one. River is noticing a lot of Kole in the area, so he decides to go down with his 3-prong to get us some dinner. He makes it down to the bottom and begins his stalk, carefully working his way across to not spook the fish. Back on the bottom, River spots another school of Kole and begins his approach. I see a school of big Kole myself, so I decide to swap off with River and give the 3-prong a try of my own. You can see the fish darting in and out, knowing that I'm approaching, so I decide to kind of hang down towards the bottom on the far right where there's a nice ledge to hide me. River and I are planning on throwing a little fish fry for everybody, so we want to make sure we have enough Kole to go around.
Kahana! Come here, bro! I don't like touching these things. Hey, Kahana! Hey, there's a big lobster down here. Yeah? I hate grabbing them. Look, I'll give you half if you grab him.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
I like the head.
With the head. Alright, I'll show you where he's been. He's a big bugger. Okay. Hey, where's the meat? Where's the meat? Oh no, I was like, no, you got it. That looked like, where's the rest of it?
Well, no lobster for dinner. We decide to follow Kahana around to see if we can learn a thing or two.
Well, it's kind of like the technique for getting it right here. What do you say?
Really gotta stalk them because the water's so clean they can see you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just run silent, run deep.
Kahana dives down on this arc, and when he swam to the other side, he realizes there's a bunch of nenue. He decides to dive down on them and wait to see if there's anything bigger swimming in the school. His hunch proves to be correct, but unfortunately these two giant moo happen to go to the other side from where he's looking.
I need to get my spear gun now instead of this thing. I'm just looking at it like, there's no way I can hit that with this.
A guy, if you can hit a moo with a 3-prong, amazing.
Not me, that's not happening.
The moo will blend in with them. They'll just mix up, just like the same way that like Moana Kalis and Omilus hang out together. So, yeah, the nenues like to hang out with the moo, or vice versa.
While we didn't get any moo, Kahana sees another fish and moves in to take a shot. I decide to swap back off with Tonio so he can get another shot of this big school of nenue.
Did it dive?
Yeah, how'd you do?
It's fun. It was more embarrassing than anything. I was like, oh god. That moo just like swam right by, and I was just like, how are you doing?
Oh my god, trigger full.
You got a couple?
Yeah, I got a bunch of fish that I really like. I got a unicorn. I don't know the Hawaiian name for the one that I got, but it's a type of unicorn fish, kind of sturgeon fish. They're freaking delicious. And I got a bunch of Kole, and then I got a Omilu, my favorite. So, and then I got a big Roy. Well, he's not a big Roy actually. He's kind of a medium Roy, but I'm hesitant to eat him because they get ciguatera. So I'll probably donate him to the reef. But I thought I wanted to see what the boys thought first.
So what? Throw that in the cooler for it?
Right on.
When you guys are all in, I'll swim over and grab the anchor and put the anchor up.
There it goes, there it goes. Yes.
I'm just tired. I'm so tired I can't pull it. It's not the motor. It's the puller. Alright, but now we don't have a wheel in the ground. You see why I named her She Go? I'm like, goddamn, what's wrong with my boat, man? Wheels down. You gotta sit it out. She Go.
Back in Hilo, I got an opportunity to visit Kahana's farm and learn what it really means to live off the land.
So this is Hawaiian Homelands.
Yeah.
Like, so it's, I mean, it's part of the whole like Hawaiian Homes Act Commission Act from like 1920. And so this is a piece of the 200,000 acres that were designated for like Hawaiians. I mean, and so, I mean, the history behind it is like Prince Kuhio, like, was the one that came out with the act and had it enacted in Congress. And so, and ever since that, Hawaiians have been fighting for a piece of this, like 200,000 acres.
Oh, so it's only one, there's like a portion of
So
it that they're dividing up for to be used for it.
So, I mean, I mean, the Hawaiian Homelands Department, which is run by the state of Hawaii, so each one of these areas, I mean, there's all these areas, whether it be Waimanalo, whether it be here on the Big Island, Keaukaha, Paneava, all these areas were lands like specified to become like leasehold property for Hawaiians. And so, so this is 5 acres of it right here.
What was that transition like, going from, out in Oahu, doing your thing, and then come over here, now building up a farm that had once been here and kind of learning?
For me, it was like it was an adventure, you know, like it was something that I like really looked forward to. Like I'll never forget the first time, like, you know, Simona and we actually went through the house just to see the house.
Yeah.
I mean, you thought we'd gone into a murder scene.
Yeah.
Like, because it was like
Outside too, like everywhere. The grass was this tall.
Really? It was,
And there were like junk everywhere.
yeah.
So to make it habitable, you got to put in a lot of work just to get to where we're seeing it now.
The initial phase was like clean, clear, like trash. Like we just had to.
Dump runs.
Yeah, it was like 30 dump runs, like, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. The reason why I went for this one is because this one was gifted to me and I transplanted it over here. And the lady told me that it was about 6 months old. So it's been here for about 3 or 4 months. And this is actually way too young. So
Really?
This is the bottom of it right here. If it had been growing properly, so it probably would need like another like 6 to probably need like another 3 months. This bottom end right here would be down here.
Wow.
So it would actually be like this big. Like one of the dead giveaways that it's ready. And so that's why I was kind of skeptical at like pulling it out, was like the leaves start to shrink. I'm just gonna replant it.
What's your favorite part about eating this plant?
Oh, everybody's gonna say like it's making poi.
Poi.
I mean, by far. Now, poi, it is healthy for you, but that's not why people eat it. I mean, they don't eat it because it's healthy for them. Some of them, I mean, it does taste good, but it's an acquired taste, you know. I mean, more than anything, I think people eat poi because, like, it makes them feel Hawaiian. I mean, it gives them connection to kupuna, to ancestors, to, like, making you feel like, you know, you are connected to, like, Hawaii. I mean, most people would use the word aina, yeah. It makes me connected to the land, but it makes me connected to our identity as a people of Hawaii, of Hawaiians. I mean, I know a lot of haole people who love eating poi too. Not only because it's good, but because they have a connection to, like, living here, breathing here, being here. And I think it's special. I mean, that's obviously by far like my most favorite part.
Like a really important mentality for you guys out here, right? Because you're like surfing, you're out in the water, you understand the ocean, or you're out doing something, you're spearfishing for your food, you're fishing, you're on the land, but it's also by being able to do it, you understand nature, you understand, you can feel it, you can hear it, you're part of it.
You know, it was really interesting because, like, yeah, I love, you know, sitting at the knee of like a lot of older people who've already done like taro farming and learning everything I can, because not only is it teaching me how to survive and eat food and connect to ancestors and all that, I mean, it's the little lessons that the plant actually teaches me about being resilient, the things about life that the plant begins to teach me, you know. I can't even begin to count how many lessons, you know, like how to take care of children. The plant can actually teach you, like, hey, this is how to be a good parent. You watch the plant as it grows, and then the little oha like starts to grow up, and how it shelters it, and how you see the water gather on top of the leaf, and the leaf begins to pour the water out, not onto itself, but over to the next plant next to it. I mean, that idea of sharing, you know. And so there's all these little lessons, if you kind of observe and watch the plant, it starts teaching you more about like how we should live our lives.
It's messy right now, but yeah.
So this is
little realm.
whoa.
I have a few herbs. All my herbs and all my stuff, and yeah.
And your mushroom, the turkey tail, I see. Yeah.
I work with all the mushrooms.
No
and
kidding.
some of the Chinese medicine, like some Chinese.
So what is it that
medicine
you
stuff, too.
do with all this?
Well, being an herbalist, I see patients online because we don't have a space yet. So yeah, supporting their health, making formulas for them with different herbs. Sometimes I have to pay attention to whatever medication they're already taking, so to interaction, so it's good to have variety. But I also make some formulas that I already sell online or sell to my clients, direct customers here at the market. Yeah, so yeah.
Are like any of these some stuff that you grow already on the farm, or is it like
Yes.
foraged for yourself to use?
So some of the damiana, we grow it here. Ashwagandha, we started growing it. It's not big enough that I can harvest yet, but it will be soon. Then we have rose. We have the mamaki. What else? Damiana.
Those are all things.
Lemon balm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lemon
wow.
balm. We have a big, yeah.
So that's
And I
really
use
cool.
it a
You can
lot.
take some stuff from the garden, bring it
Yeah.
in here for
Yeah.
people to
Ginger,
take care of themselves,
turmeric,
feel
rosemary,
better.
Yeah. All
Wow.
those plants, all
Yeah.
of these, like all the cooking plants, right? Like rosemary, sage, thyme. You can also use them for health issues, specific things. Especially like thyme works great for like health, like respiratory problems. Ginger is good for digestive system and pain.
Yeah.
Turmeric, anti-inflammatory. You
Yep.
know. So we grow them. Then I harvest them. I dehydrate them, and then I
Turn them into
grind
powders.
them,
Yeah.
turn them into a product.
Wow.
It's fun. I love doing
awesome.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got I got like literally just walking around that
Oh, it
little
looks
bit,
like me. Yeah.
just bit up by mosquitoes out here. They like my blood apparently.
Yeah.
So this you said is able to help out with that.
Either one of these.
Yeah.
So this is an oil,
Okay.
and this is a topical cream salve. So this I call it Relief 500 because it helps relieving pain and inflammation. So a mosquito bite in this case is an inflammation, right? So it's gonna help you. And then I blend sandalwood and peppermint, which unfortunately I don't grow yet, but soon.
Okay.
And there is a little bit of CBD.
I mean, I was always taught that food is medicine and medicine is food.
Yeah.
So I come from the angle where it's like you eat to survive, but you also eat to heal. So
It's also a nice thing. I mean, it's dirty and disgusting, right? Like cleaning a fish at the moment, but it also is like just one aspect of being able to be out here and going fishing and getting your own food, right? You got to put in the work, and it's not clean, it's not easy, especially when you're tired after diving all day, but it just makes you appreciate, you know, the food even more. And it really makes you want to do the fish honor by maximizing what you can get off of it as much as possible. So that's what we do. And in a little bit, the next time you see this fish, it's gonna look absolutely gorgeous, ready to eat.
That's right.
why is this so much easier?
Come on.
My father taught me like all wrong.
You're gonna do your finger there, get the little things out, it's poking you. Nah, just knock the head, pull them and rip them off.
That's it.
Yep. That's
I
the
mean-
best. That was a big Kole you got, oh.
Oh, that's just the king Kole.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a king Kole, alright.
Yeah. And I have to say that I love Hawaiian food.
Yeah.
So especially since we will.
Okay, that's your fish with no garlic.
Yeah.
Ooh. So
Okay.
Hawaiian?
Yeah, because he made you the king Kole, because you're the queen. Yes, that.
The times
Right.
where I don't have to hassle cooking.
See? Because you're hanging out with fishermen. Though.
Yes! Because we don't use anything, right? No, any kind of pesticide. I only use diatomaceous and old chicken manure as a fertilizer. So this is what happens too.
Like, you know, I
Full
wish.
circle?
Yeah. Because the girls that, you know, would be the taro farmers and stuff, because sometimes we'd be invited over to the farms and whatnot to see where the taro comes from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
That's like eating.
Oh, I ever see that fucker again, I'll shoot him for shit.